In 1912, a discovery was made in a small gravel pit in England that promised to rewrite the story of humanity. It was exactly what the scientific world wanted to find, and that was the problem. Amateur archaeologist Charles Dawson and Arthur Smith Woodward, an esteemed geologist from London's Natural History Museum, unveiled Piltdown Man. They named it Eoanthropus dawsoni, aka Dawson's Dawn Man. The find consisted of a remarkable human-like skull and a distinctively ape-like jawbone with two worn molar teeth. This was a claim, a creature with a modern brain but a primitive face. But it was all carefully crafted fake. The skull was from a medieval human, the jaw was from a modern orangutan. The hoaxer had broken the jaw's hinge, filled the teeth flat to mimic human wear, and stained everything with chemicals to look ancient. Why was it believed? Because it perfectly matched the bias of the time. Many scientists were convinced that human evolution began in Europe and that a big brain came first. Piltdown was exactly what they expected to find. It was a story of national pride. Not everyone was fooled. Some experts immediately said the jaw was clearly from an ape. And as more real fossils were found in Africa and in Asia, Piltdown stood out as a bizarre outlier that didn't fit the true story of human evolution. The truth finally came out in 1953. Scientists used a new method called fluoride dating. Bones absorbed fluoride from groundwater over centuries. The test proved that human skull, ape jaw, and other fossils all had different ages. They weren't ancient, and they didn't belong together. Under a microscope, the final proof was clear. Tiny, artificial file marks on the teeth. This was undeniable evidence of fraud. The identity of the forger remains a mystery. Charles Dawson is the prime suspect, of course. Others have been accused, from a Jesuit priest to an author of Sherlock Holmes. But the evidence, like the crime, is circumstantial. The Piltdown Man hoax is more than a historical curiosity. It's a permanent warning for science. It shows how our desires and prejudices can blind us to the truth. It teaches us that no claim, no matter how appealing it is above question. And it proves that ultimately evidence will always win out. It just took 40 years for that evidence to be heard. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into scientific history, be sure to subscribe to the Academic Repository for more explorations of knowledge.